You might know Timothée Chalamet as the brooding heartthrob from Dune and Call Me By Your Name, Hollywood's latest golden boy with cheekbones sharp enough to cut glass. But behind that dreamy stare is a surprisingly grown-up real estate portfolio that would make even Cary Grant raise an eyebrow. From a celebrity-stacked estate in Beverly Hills to a sleek Manhattan high-rise with skyline views, Timmy isn't just winning over critics, he's quietly building an A-list lifestyle, one luxury home at a time. Here is a tour of the property this rising star calls home, and trust me, it's a trip worth taking. In 2022, Chalamet took a major step in solidifying his place among the A-list elite by purchasing a home in Beverly Hills for a reported $11 million. This estate is his most expensive property to date, and it's easy to see why. This house, located in the celebrity-filled Benedict Canyon neighborhood, sits on a lush 1.5-acre lot surrounded by towering trees, tall hedges, and a quiet sense of seclusion. The property offers privacy, luxury, and history, which makes it one of the most talked-about celebrity homes in Los Angeles. Originally built in 1976, Chalamet's home has a traditional East Coast style, a bit unusual for Southern California, but that's part of what makes it special. It blends timeless design with modern renovations, many of which were done by its previous owner, supermodel Kate Upton, and her husband, baseball star Justin Verlander. Before them, the home passed through the hands of other notable figures, including jazz saxophonist Kenny G and tennis legend Pete Sampras. Even the Hollywood producer John Peters, who worked on classics like Batman and A Star Is Born, once lived here. When you walk through the doors of this house, you're walking into a piece of celebrity history. The house is spacious, 5,500 square feet, with 4 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. It's not an enormous mega mansion by Los Angeles standards, but what it lacks in size, it more than makes up for in character and style. When you enter the home, you're greeted by high-vaulted ceilings with exposed wooden beams that create a warm, rustic feel. Large windows bring in plenty of natural light, while rich hardwood floors add a grounded classic tone throughout the space. The living room is cozy yet elegant. A grand stone fireplace serves as the room's centerpiece, perfect for those rare, chilly California nights. The open layout flows effortlessly from room to room, ideal for intimate evenings or lively gatherings. One standout feature is the formal dining room, with tall windows overlooking the gardens. It is a lovely spot for entertaining or simply enjoying a peaceful meal. The kitchen, though, is where the home really shines. Upton and Verlander fully renovated it before they sold the property. It includes custom cabinetry, high-end appliances, and a large marble-topped island. A built-in breakfast nook is tucked beside one of the windows, where Chalamet can likely sip coffee and review his script in peace. The space is functional but stylish, designed for someone who values both practicality and aesthetics. Upstairs, the primary suite offers an escape from the rest of the world. It features another fireplace, floor-to-ceiling windows, and an attached bathroom that resembles a luxury spa. There's a deep-soaking tub, dual vanities, and marble surfaces throughout. Imagine soaking in the tub, surrounded by candlelight, looking out over the gardens. It's a picture of calm that even the busiest actor would treasure. The additional bedrooms are well-sized and ideal for guests or family visits. One room is reportedly used as a home theater, perfect for private screenings. Another room has been transformed into a wood-paneled family space, which could easily double as a library or office. And let's not forget the wine cellar, which is temperature-controlled and built to hold a collection that would impress even the most seasoned sommelier. Outside, the estate is just as impressive. The backyard is designed for both relaxation and recreation. A brick-paved terrace leads to a plunge pool with a raised spa. Manicured rose gardens stretch across the lawn's edges, adding beauty and fragrance to the air. For those who love to stay active, there's even a full-size tennis court hidden behind tall hedges, offering the perfect mix of exercise and privacy. The home is located on a quiet street, but the neighbors are anything but ordinary. Vin Diesel, Cameron Diaz, John Mayer, and Eva Longoria are just a few celebrities who live nearby. While the neighborhood is full of famous names, it maintains a sense of peace. This makes it one of the most desirable spots in Los Angeles. Timothée has reportedly added his own personal flair to the home since moving in. For instance, he's turned part of the living room into a showcase for his antique pottery and vase collection, arranging them neatly on either side of the television. Subtle lighting highlights the pieces at night to give the room a feeling of an art gallery. It's a quiet reminder that this young actor, despite his youth, has a deep appreciation for culture and design. What's most interesting about this property is how well it reflects Chalamet's personality. It's not over the top or flashy, but polished, artistic, and thoughtfully arranged, just like the man himself. It balances old Hollywood charm with modern sophistication. It offers a quiet retreat in a loud industry. In many ways, it feels less like a movie star's mansion and more like a creative soul sanctuary. The Beverly Hills estate may be Chalamet's most expensive purchase, but it's more than a real estate investment. It's a statement about where he is in his life and career. At just 26 when he bought it, he proved he wasn't just another young star burning bright, he's building something that lasts, on screen and off. While many young stars flock to Hollywood and never look back, Timothée Chalamet is one of the few who keeps a solid foot planted in the city that made him. Born and raised in New York City, Chalamet's love for Manhattan is no secret, and although he's earned millions and could easily live in a flashy penthouse overlooking Central Park, his decision to live in a modest solo apartment in Hell's Kitchen says a lot about the kind of man he is. In the summer of 2020, Timothée moved into a one-bedroom apartment on West 43rd Street, nestled in the bustling neighborhood of Hell's Kitchen. This was his first time living alone, and by all accounts, he embraced it with a mixture of excitement and inexperience. The apartment spans about 1,000 square feet, modest, especially by celebrity standards, but it offers the kind of quiet and privacy that someone in the public eye can genuinely appreciate. Hell's Kitchen has long been a neighborhood filled with character. Once known for its grit, it has become a hub for artists, actors, and professionals who enjoy its central location and lively, down-to-earth atmosphere. The area holds a deep personal meaning for Chalamet, who spent his early years in Manhattan Plaza just blocks away. Manhattan Plaza is a subsidized housing complex known for supporting those in the arts, from musicians to dancers to stage actors. Growing up in that environment, performers surrounded Timothée, and his connection to the performing arts began at home. The 43rd Street apartment marks a significant milestone for Timothée. While many of his peers may have purchased sprawling estates at the first sign of success, he took a different route. He didn't rush into real estate or follow trends. Instead, he chose a space that allowed him to live comfortably and independently without unnecessary extravagance. The apartment itself is modern and functional. It features hardwood floors, large windows that let in plenty of natural light, and a compact but well-equipped kitchen. There's a simple living area, enough space for a sofa and TV, and a cozy and private bedroom. It's not a designer showcase or a place filled with gold-plated fixtures. It's real, practical, and very much in tune with Chalamet's personality: introspective, creative, and down-to-earth. Interestingly, Chalamet didn't furnish the place all on his own. In an interview, he admitted that when he first moved in, the apartment had what he jokingly called a teenage boy vibe. This is where his Dune co-star, Zendaya, stepped in. The two share a close friendship, and she took it upon herself to help him settle in properly. They went shopping together, yes, even to Bed Bath & Beyond. They picked out basics like dishware, utensils, cleaning supplies, and small pieces of furniture. It was a humble, relatable moment that fans loved. Even movie stars, it turns out, need help furnishing their first solo place. Timothée has always been vocal about his need for space and calm despite his rising fame. Living in New York gives him both. Unlike Los Angeles, where paparazzi and industry chatter can be overwhelming, New York offers him anonymity and inspiration. He can walk the streets like any other young New Yorker, grabbing coffee from a corner deli or watching a film at an independent cinema downtown. Having a home that feels grounded and familiar is priceless for someone so immersed in the public eye. The apartment is also close to his family. His mother still lives in Manhattan Plaza, and he's been seen visiting often. That deep-rooted connection to home is not usually seen in the fast-moving world of celebrity. For Chalamet, New York isn't just a place to live, it's part of who he is. The city gave him a start. It shaped his voice, view of the world, and even his taste in movies and music. His solo apartment, modest though it may be, is a return to those roots. What's even more refreshing is that Chalamet didn't use this home as a statement piece. He didn't post photos on social media or invite the press for a tour. This apartment wasn't about image, it was about independence. Living alone for the first time allowed him to grow, reflect, and find peace away from the spotlight. He continues to split his time between New York and Los Angeles, especially since purchasing a much larger estate in Beverly Hills. But sources say he's still maintaining this Manhattan apartment, even with his busy schedule and film shoots around the globe. It's not hard to imagine why. After traveling the world, there's something comforting about returning to a place that feels like home. For Timothée, that place will always be Manhattan. So, while his fans may dream of a grand mansion with red carpet glamour, this simple one-bedroom in Hell's Kitchen tells a more honest story. It's the story of a young man growing into his own, staying true to his roots, and choosing quiet authenticity over showy luxury. Few couples have captured the public's imagination quite like Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet. Two remarkable properties are central to their evolving love story: Jenner's expansive doomsday mansion in Hidden Hills and her opulent $36.5 million compound in 𝗁𝗵𝗶𝘀 Hills. These estates not only represent their individual tastes, but also symbolize the merging of their worlds. Nestled in the exclusive enclave of Hidden Hills, Kylie Jenner's ambitious real estate project has been under construction since 2020. Purchased for $15 million, the sprawling estate is designed to be a self-sufficient sanctuary with a 12-car underground garage, a private bunker, 15 bedrooms, a sports court, a large swimming pool, 3 guest houses, and even a vineyard. The property's extensive features and fortified design has led some to dub it a doomsday mansion, highlighting its capacity to serve as a refuge in uncertain times. The construction of this colossal estate has been a complex endeavor, likened to building a small hotel. The challenges stem from its sheer size, custom dimensions, and the use of heavy-duty materials. The intricate plumbing, electrical, and HVAC systems require meticulous planning and execution, contributing to the prolonged timeline. Combining her Hidden Hills project, Jenner's 𝗁𝗵𝗶𝘀 Hills compound is a testament to contemporary luxury. Acquired for $36.5 million in 2020, the 15,000 square foot estate boasts 7 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, an outdoor projection screen, a state-of-the-art home theater, multiple bars and game rooms, and a sports court. The property is situated on 0.83 acres in the prestigious Platinum Triangle and exudes elegance and sophistication. In a surprising move, Jennifer listed the 𝗁𝗵𝗀𝗀's mansion for $55 million in early 2024, signaling a potential shift in her residential preferences. This decision coincided with reports of Chalamet quietly moving in with Jenner, suggesting their relationship was reaching new levels of intimacy. As their relationship blossomed, Jennifer and Chalamet began to intertwine their lives more closely. Sources indicate that Chalamet has been spending significant time at Jenner's residences, particularly in Los Angeles. Their shared moments are characterized by low-key activities like cooking together, enjoying movie nights, and spending quality time with Jenner's children, Stormy and Air. Chalamet's rapport with the children has been described as warm and affectionate, further solidifying his place in their family dynamic. The couple's public appearances, such as their affectionate display at Beyoncé's birthday concert in September 2023, have offered glimpses into their deepening bond. Despite their high-profile statuses, they've managed to maintain a level of privacy, focusing on nurturing their relationship away from the spotlight. As we wind up, we can say Timothée Chalamet's taste in real estate speaks volumes without ever shouting. He gravitates towards spaces that reflect substance over spectacle, quiet sanctuaries that balance artistic charm with understated luxury. Whether tucked away in a Manhattan apartment or spending time in a multi-acre hideaway, his choices suggest a man who values comfort, creativity, and a little room to breathe far more than flashing the usual celebrity excess.